Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob from the Campbell Chronicles and thanks for joining us today. Here on this channel we discuss all things family, travel, and Disney, and so if any of those are of value to you, definitely consider subscribing because we got a whole bunch of fun planned for you in the future. You're not going to want to miss out. Well, if you know anything about me and my family, we love vacation to Disney. More specifically, one of our favorite types of vacationing Disney is the Disney Cruise line. We love going on Disney cruises. It's a passion of ours. I thought it would be a good idea to come to you with a list of things that you might not know about the Disney Cruise Line and sailing Disney. Some of these things might seem kind of obvious to some, but for others who are thinking about going on a Disney cruise might benefit from these, so I'd really appreciate it. And if you have any tips or suggestions for cruising Disney, put it in the comments below. When it comes to dining on Disney Cruise Line, you know, it's one of my favorite things, honestly. I wanted to share with you though, did you know that the menu that you get is kind of just a suggestion? You really can mix and match anything that you see on that menu, and you can have more of that food than just the one serving if you wanted it. Now, if you really just wanted the side on one and maybe the appetizer or the entree on the other, you can totally do that. Mix it up. And don't forget, it's not on the menu, but after every meal, if you want, you can get one of those Mickey Premium ice cream bars. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the popular character meet and greets. These character meet and greets are going to require a ticket. Now, you don't have to buy these tickets. It's more of just a reservation. Meet and greets like Anna and Elsa, or if you're on a Star Wars Day at Sea cruise where you want to meet a special character, or a Marvel Day at Sea cruise, like meeting Spider-Man and Iron Man and Black Panther, those require tickets. Again, you don't have to pay for these tickets, but they are required if you want to meet them, and they're pretty easy to get your hands on. Sometimes you may not be able to get the time you want, but you can probably work around it and find a time. And don't forget to check when you're on board. If they sell out before the cruise, don't forget to check when you get on board, because oftentimes they open up more visitations and you can go and see those characters that you really want to see. Next thing I want to talk about, did you know that you can bring beverages on board? That's right, you can bring a bottle of wine or a 6-pack of beer or soda, for whatever your choosing is, for each guest in your stateroom. That is really good. I really like that option. So if you have a favorite that you want to bring with you, you totally can. Last Disney cruise I went on, we were celebrating our 10-year anniversary, and we were able to bring some of our favorite beverage, bubbly, on board with us. It was really nice to have our own and just kind of special to us kind of deal. So that's nice that they let you do that. Next thing I want to talk to you about, do you know that you can get a free character call? Yeah, that's right. You can actually have and set up a time where a character, whether it be Mickey, Goofy, whoever, you can set up a time where they can call you and let you know that you're on a Disney cruise. Now, where this really comes in handy is if you're trying to surprise your kids or maybe another family member or somebody that you want to just, you can set that call up and they get a call from a character and the person's like, what's this? And then it's Mickey or it's Goofy telling you you're going on a cruise. That's pretty cool. I love that. Nice little touch of magic, Disney. Now, as far as the characters that you meet on the ship, this could just be a personal circumstance, but I have to say that these are way more memorable than any of the characters I met at the parks. I never felt like I was rushed. There's less people in line to get to see some of these characters, so it became much more of a personal conversation. We were able to talk and role play and just have a lot of fun with each of the characters we met. We really did enjoy it. And so as far as character meet and greets, it's much more personal, and I feel like it's a little bit more special than some of the character meet and greets that you get at the parks. Next thing I want to talk to you about is the fact that you can actually request certain type of seatings. Now, you have the main dining and you have the evening dining. The main dining is going to be more around your 5 o'clock, and then a couple hours later is your secondary dining. I like both. Both have their perks. The later dining usually has less children. If you're on a couples only, you might want to choose that. It's going to be not so loud. But if you're bringing your family and you want to get the kids to bed at a certain decent hour, then you can definitely choose the main dining. But if you're going to go for the main dining, I definitely recommend booking that as soon as you possibly can, because that one tends to sell out first. Now, another thing that we really love about cruising Disney is the fish extender groups. These groups are a group of guests just like yourself who usually meet up through Facebook or some other group, and they put together and organize this big gift exchange. If you ever heard that term fish extender, basically all it is, you build this little extended envelope that hangs off the side of your stateroom, and you get to participate in a gift exchange. Right now with COVID, they're not letting you do that, but that's sure to come back, because I can guarantee you, if you're anything like me, that will bring a lot of extra added pixie dust to your trip. Another thing you should know, when it comes to, we talked a little bit about beverages before, but Let's talk a little bit more specific about water. It's actually kind of hard to get your hands on when you're aboard the ships. So they make it possible. Of course, they'll offer you to buy some water, but it does come at a premium. It is pretty expensive to buy some water to have it in your stateroom. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll keep a thermos or handy and just have it ready for you to bring and just keep in your room. So just keep that in mind, is that water. At least what we found is that we were getting thirsty at random times that we may not normally because of climate changes or what have you. It's just, things change, and so you're going to want the ability to have some water close or nearby. So definitely look for the nearest water near you, depending on where your stateroom is, or you can go the route and pay Disney to have some water in your room for you when you show up. Last thing I wanted to talk to you about is the fact that movies are released on the ship the same day, if not a little early, compared to when they're released to the general public on shore. That's kind of nice. The last cruise that we went on, Captain Marvel, was released while we were at sea, and we got to see that just a day early, and we really loved that. Now, yeah, you're on a cruise, you want to enjoy that, but this way we didn't. It was a big hit, it was a big premiere for us, and so we wanted to see it, and so we also didn't have to pay for it when we got off the ship. That comes included in the cost of your cruise, any movies that are shown on board. And so yeah, if you're going, check to see what movies are coming out, either it be Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, whatever. Chances are they're probably going to be showing it while you're on board, and you don't have to pay for it while you're at home. That's going to be my list of things that you might not know about Disney cruising. Are you holding on to any secrets? Is there something that you would like to share with us? I would really love to hear from you, as I know I'm always planning for my next cruise. I know people out there are also planning for the next cruise, so if this helped you at all, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you next time, and remember, adventure is out there.